And it wouldn't be Tuesday evenings if we weren't here. I stuttered. I'ma shut up. But we're back again all Thursdays, all Wednesdays, whenever it is on the YouTube channel. I don't even know anymore. But yeah, we are back again here to talk rap for you guys. Now, we're early in the year. Not many people have done much, so we're still waiting for
Drake,
people
man.
to.
It's Drake's fault.
We have our little theory. We might get to that later about why people aren't releasing music. And Drake, can you release so everyone else releases is pretty much the story, the moral of the story. But we've got a packed show for you guys. We've got plenty of stuff to talk about. We actually do have some music to talk about this week. And we did not have the interactive section. Instead, we're going to be talking about overrated and underrated rappers. And we've got the playlist and we've got some news.
Confrontational. I reckon it's going to be.
Yeah.
Overrated and the underrated section, obviously. We've got some different opinions on that one.
If J. Cole is named, we're going to see a murder on YouTube, just saying.
Man said self-indictment on YouTube.
We'll see you guys in a bit. Hope you guys enjoy the show.
Right, first of all, as we always do, we've actually got music to review this week because I don't know why didn't we have any last week? Is it because we ain't been here for a while? So
either no one dropped or we had no one that we wanted to listen to. I think it's one or the other.
But this week, we've got three pretty big artists that have dropped a few songs. We've got DaBaby who dropped a song. We've got Juice WRLD that dropped a song with Young Thug. And we've got Rich the Kid that dropped a song.
Yeah.
Of course, Rich the Kid's work rating as high as it used to be, actually. I don't think.
Thank God he slowed down, to be fair. It used to be too high. That's the issue. It used to be way too high. And now he's finally slowed it down. But this song, to be fair, I'm not going to lie to you. We were listening to it here today. And I said to you, I was like, you know what? For Rich the Kid, this actually ain't bad.
I feel like I get bored of the Rich the Kid's music easily because there's so much. There's so much. There's so much music to that gets brought out by him. Like he had the tape with Young Boy, he had his album in the earlier on in year 2020, but I feel like he just floods everyone with music, so you don't really pay attention to it. But then again, some of his music is very questionable as well.
That's the thing, yeah. He doesn't differentiate himself. You can't release the music that he releases that often and expect people to enjoy it too often because he doesn't differentiate himself anyway.
I feel like he's not got the capabilities of an artist. Like, no disrespect to him, of course. I feel like when you've got an artist like say you're Kendrick, you're Drake, and you make a different song, like Travis, you make a different song every single time. Whereas Richard Kids, I feel like he goes in exactly. He gets a couple of beats played for him, he freestyles over a beat, and then gets it out. Because that's what his fans want. It's not long lasting.
To be fair, if you're a Rich the Kid fan, you kind of... It's when you see Rich the Kid is dropping an album, when you see Rich the Kid is doing something, you know what it's going to sound like. You can imagine... If I tell you Rich the Kid's dropping this Friday, you could guess what the song's going to sound like. And this was no different.
I feel like no one gets excited for it, though. Like, not excited. Obviously, if you're a fan, I get it. But it's not like someone tweets like J. Cole, you said, for example, he tweets, I'm dropping today, I'm dropping this day, like everyone on Twitter goes in a frenzy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Then Richard Kid drops, it's like, oh, I'll listen to that when I get a minute.
Mm-hmm. Today we listened to it because of this. If it weren't for this,
I probably wouldn't have listened to it. I'd probably listen to it like in passing. I wouldn't plan, I wouldn't set myself aside to go and do it.
The biggest drop of the week probably was Juice WRLD and Young Thug.
Yeah,
that song is a song's never nice when it actually takes effort to listen to the song.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I think the beat was too busy.
Yeah,
if that works.
That's what it sounded like. So you had gunshots in the beat. You had some explosions in the beat. You had every single noise that Pierre Bourne could find on his computer.
In his drive.
In the beat. And that's what wasn't nice about it. And Juice WRLD and Young Thug weren't bad in it at all.
That's what I don't think... I'd have liked the song a lot more if they were on a calmer beat, because them two is a good collab to have. I think that's
5 a day.
I said 5 a day. Have you from the local corner shop? Enough vibes. But I don't know. I think them two on a beat together would be good if it was calmer, but I don't know. It's not for me.
Nah, that wasn't for me. And as I've said multiple times, I'm not maybe the biggest listener of Juice WRLD. But Young Thug I think the whole year last year, Young Thug didn't miss a single whenever I heard him on a song, it seemed like it was good. And that was the best thing about
I don't think he had a bad feature last year. We were saying this the other day in the car, I swear.
Yeah.
I don't think he missed.
Yeah, I don't think he missed. So then this one was a bit annoying because I think he finally did not have the best performance.
But no, if we're right, if we're being honest, like I said, it wasn't. I was actually looking forward to this song to come out because it's not every day that you'd see that collab go on together. But yeah, I didn't like it at all. I'm gonna be honest with you. I probably won't go back and listen to it.
I definitely will not go back and listen to it. It's one of those ones where you listen to it the day it
Yeah,
comes out,
exactly.
man.
I think the best release though was the Babies.
Facts.
The Babies song that he brought out. You know what? Yeah, not all of his songs sound the same anymore. I don't want to hear that anymore from people. I don't want to hear it.
But the problem is, you see the deluxe. He tried that new style, and then every song on the deluxe sounded like it. It's like he gets into this mode, and then he can't get out of it. Like once he finds a style, he runs it so much. But this one, like, it was really nice. I like this song a lot.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. No, trust me.
But yeah, no, this song was really nice. I liked it. He rapped very well in it. Did it have a hook? I'm not worrying.
I don't know. Yeah, I think it did.
Because he kept saying masterpiece in it.
Yeah, I think it might have done. But I don't know. It just sounded good. Like, you know, them ones when you have a song, you don't really pay attention to the lyrics that much, but it sounds nice. You can have songs that sound nice on your ears.
You didn't have to. Once again, it didn't take effort to listen to. Naturally, it was just enjoying it. Like I wasn't focusing on it, but I was sat there bumping my head.
Yeah, facts.
And that's the thing. Thank you, DaBaby, for giving us good music. DaBaby, that song was definitely the best. Rich the Kid's. For Rich the Kid, who I don't really like listening to his music, I think that one was alright. It was alright. I'll give it like a solid 5.
Cool.
Better than anything that you usually draw. I haven't liked a Rich the Kid song since 4. Was it 4 from you?
Yeah.
Far from you.
He's got some good songs on that album. I'm not gonna lie.
We're listening to New Freezer today. I listened to that song in long.
That's a good song.
That song's incredible. Kendrick Lamar. No, that song was so good live. I can't lie. I was literally sat there like.
I remember I'll never forget. Yeah, the moment. Yeah, this guy went to the Brits. Yeah, Kendrick Lamar performed at the Brits. This guy brings out Rich the Kid. Yeah, and he just stands there smashing up a Lambo on the stage. I'm thinking. I don't know. That guy
the image that rap has very, very much, doesn't it? But after this, we're gonna give you a little break, some music, and we're gonna come back with some topics to debate for you. We've got the most overhyped rappers around.
It's time to start fighting, basically.
It's time to start arguing, because I've got some opinions. And the most underrated rappers. Hope you guys enjoy. We'll be back in a second. Peace. Now it's time to discuss who we think is overrated in the rap game right now.
I've actually got like a decent list.
I've got a couple of people that I think, if your favourite rappers are here, I'm sorry. And I think one of them would trigger a lot of people. One of the people I'm going to say, I can't lie to you.
Not gonna lie, yeah. I know who you're gonna say, but I still like him in it. But I agree.
Okay, so I'll start. Okay, so
let's just get the main one off the list that I know you're dying to say.
I was gonna hold it, but okay. I'm gonna start with. When we're talking about this, it's not necessarily okay. We just think on a general perspective, you should all think that they're overrated. I'm talking about like when I listen to this guy, I just do not understand how they are rated that much. And one of mine is Playboy Carti.
I agree that he's overrated, I'm not gonna lie.
I listened to say Die Lit, or I've listened to a whole lot of Red. I skimmed through it because I just couldn't hack it. But I listened to those and it's just like, why is this guy got Twitter going mad? And that's the thing. I mean, I guess it's
I get
preference.
I get it, innit? That's what I'm saying. I don't understand like how he made a name for himself off of that type of rapping. Like it's not.
It's mad.
It's unique. I'll give him that. It's unique. I'll give him that. But it's not like, I think people go there more for the sound of it, like the beats in it. That's what I think people go for. Because I get it.
I can't lie. His beats like 2016, 17 time they were God.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't think he's. As a rapper, I don't think it's what people are looking for. Like it's like Marmite. You either love him or you hate him. There's no in between.
That's true. I used to have like Kid Laroi, but I've grown in him. I say that.
Told you, bro. Listen, you gotta listen.
I used to
he's
slay
good.
Him so he's grown on me. I can't lie. He's grown on me heavy. Who do you got?
Right, next year. This one is actually so peak. This one is actually deep. Right, yeah. I'm not saying that this Ute is not a good. I'm saying Ute like he's not really old. This guy is not a good. This guy is not a bad rapper. I think Snoop Dogg's overrated. I'm just gonna stick it out there and say Snoop Dogg's overrated.
I'm on that.
I think he's overrated because realistically, for what he's done to the rap game, all right, cool. I'll give him that. I'll give him his respect. He's got bangers, but
to be fair, he's got one of my favorite albums.
As a rapper, I don't understand how he's got to where he is without, like, I feel like if he was to, okay, I'm not going to give the example if he was to start today, he wouldn't work, because that's the same with a lot of rappers.
Yeah.
But I feel like if he didn't have certain people around him,
He knew the right people.
I don't think he's that. I don't think he's anything special in terms of that. He's got bangers, I'll give him that. But in terms of ability and the numbers that he did in the past, I don't know.
He's iconic for his personality almost as well.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Snoop,
I don't.
as a person now, is the brand. You get me?
Yeah. Again, though, I'm not saying that I don't like him, because I like his music. I think he's good. But in terms of the ability that he's at, I feel like there's other rappers that could be up there as well. Yeah. Instead of him. But
if we're speaking old people as well, I'm kind of like...
I know you're going to say, and I agree with it. I know who you're going to say. Yeah. I wasn't going to say Eminem.
I respect him. And I get it. He is all right. But for me, Eminem has just never been able to just...
I don't like his new music.
Click with me.
Especially
his new music.
I think his old music... I don't think he's overrated for his old music at all.
His new music is, for me, diluting his catalogue almost.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
No, he's not. His new music ain't for me, because it's just, it should have been for then, innit? But now I don't think.
I don't even think if he dropped his albums that he's been dropping now, I think people wouldn't even like him back then.
Do you think?
It's just not as good.
But the beats, again, he's using new beats. It's like the sound that he was at the time, like when he'd get on the pop wave as well, like you get like features from Rihanna and stuff like that. Like that banged at the time. Yeah. Because it's what was in. Yeah. But I don't know. I can see why.
Who do you think I was going to say?
I was going to say 50 Cent.
50 was a pop. He was a hit maker.
That's what I was saying as well. But in terms of rapping, he's not like, wow, look at the lyrics.
50 knew what people wanted to hear to make money.
He loved money, not music, innit?
Yeah. He was a hustler. Yeah, no, he was a hit maker. Who else do I think is overrated? Because the thing is, when I was making my list, I genuinely thought, and Playboi Carti was the first person that came to my mind.
That was another one. Today's rappers that come to my mind. Yeah. You'll agree with it as well. Okay. NBA YoungBoy. Yeah. He makes I don't understand what he's done to get. Like, I get it. I can't even lie. I think some of his songs bang.
He has the odd few songs that do bang.
But to release that much music and to get the numbers that he does without, and it's not like he's, I don't know. It's not like it's even the label that's done it as well. It's like he's built a fan base and everyone floods to the music. I don't get how he's done it.
And the thing is, he does crazy numbers, but I don't know many people that are like avid NBA YoungBoy.
I feel like it's in America mainly though.
Yeah. There's not many.
It's like on a smaller scale. It's like if D Block Europe drop a song here. They'll drop a song here and the numbers will go mad. Yeah. And they drop so much music as well. Like, I've not seen them make a song that's not done numbers as a single. Every single they drop always do numbers.
Even when people are like, oh no, it's not good, people still go to listen to it to make sure that it's not good.
NBA YoungBoy is a bit mad though, because he'll drop like a song and I've never heard of it on YouTube. It's got 50 million views. Yeah. It'll get 15 million views in 3 weeks. I'm thinking, who is listening to it? Because I don't know. Because I've never heard it. Yeah. And surely it would be. Do you think there's an element of not blackballing as much, but how does it get that many views and not appear in the charts? I've never understood that.
That's true, to be fair.
Unless there's something I'm not seeing, because like I said, over here it must be because it's all America. It's harder for us to vision it from here. But
NBA YoungBoy, his albums do alright in Billboard charts. Singles, not so much, I don't think, at least. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure his albums don't do... They do quite good on charts. I know he'll stay...
Yeah, they do. He sells like 100K a week.
It's almost like his loyal fans are not just loyal for listening to it, they're loyal for buying it as well.
Yeah, it's mad. I don't get it. Like I said, I'm not saying he's bad, but I don't...
Once again, another guy that literally doesn't really care about music, but cares about money. I mean, you've got the overhyped people like Cardi B.
Yeah.
You gotta wipe that one out there.
In terms of overrated.
Yeah.
She's overrated.
She's overrated. She.
That's gonna trigger so many people as well.
Cardi B is overrated. She does crazy.
Again, though, I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't put the songs in my playlist, but she's got hits in it. Like, she's got a couple hits, but
every now and then she slightly runs it.
I don't think she's a great rapper. I won't lie.
There's that one song with 21 Savage. What's it called? From DJ Khaled's album.
I know which one you're talking about, though.
Yeah, when we listen to it, we're like, we don't want to. Yeah. Let's sit there in my room like, nah, I don't want to admit that she runs it, but she runs it. I got underrated. I had Chef G.
Yeah, you know what? I'll give you that one. I ain't got that, though.
Chef G was my one for underrated. And then Do you know what? A part of me wanted to say that Gunna was low-key overrated, but I didn't want to say it.
I get it.
I
got my
have
underrated,
too much
yeah.
love for him.
Underrated, yeah.
Yeah.
Saw Baby.
Oh my days.
No cap. Listen, yeah, I've said it time and time again. Yeah, I get it, yeah.
Do you think he'll ever get like proper good numbers?
I don't know, but I feel like he would have if he didn't beef Offset.
He beefed Offset.
When he made Pull Up With A Stick, he got called out by him and he kind of beefed him. And he was big in Atlanta and Saw Baby wasn't. So I think it kind of put him down. And I think that's why Young Thug brought him on tour. Young Thug would have co-signed him more if it weren't for Offset. That's what I think, though.
Yeah.
But I feel like, in terms of the way that they make music, what does he do different to Playboi Carti? I just feel like his music is more. I feel like his music is more pleasing on the ears because it's not as rough.
I honestly think it's better. Playboi Carti sometimes is quite hard to listen to.
But people still rate this guy though. I'm like, say, look at how big Trippie Redd is now. He gets him on features. I don't know though.
No, he's like. How do I say it? It's not necessarily big, but like in industry, he has enough leverage to kind of get people when.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I feel like he doesn't make music now to blow to that level, but he'll always do like a solid amount of numbers. Like he could drop a song, and he'll do his work rate ain't there as well. I can't lie, but
that's why he didn't drop a song for quite
ages. But I think he's not a good. I don't think he's a good rapper. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not saying that, but I think because of his work rate times the fact that he's had this thing with Offset and all of that stuff. I think that's why. But I don't think he can fall off. I think the only way he can go from there is up because people will always. He's got his fan base, and he's building on it. Do you get me?
You know what? Yeah, a couple of months ago, months ago, I would have put St. John there, but obviously TikTok has made that guy crazy, and he has 25 million monthly listeners now.
Yeah, that's mad.
How his album though? I feel like he doesn't have. He has people that will listen to him because of. I feel like most of his monthly listeners come from Roses because that song's still.
Yeah, in fact, it has.
Up.
I think it's mad though how we've put people from underrated to not even overrated, but calm. Because last year I'd have put Jack Harlow in there as underrated.
Well, underrated, yeah, I would have put Jack Harlow there as well.
In underrated.
I kind of want to put the baby in the overrated section as well. But.
I get what you're saying. He does numbers though. I'm said I put Baby Keem in underrated too, but he's gonna get numbers this year. So
you think he'll come up properly? You had him for what's it called? You had him for most.
That's what I'm saying. I think he'll get numbers. If
Lil Baby's gone from literally being the base to highly touted.
Overrated.
Not overrated.
I'm joking.
Very well rated. Everyone that bought that, everyone that bought that album, shout you.
Roddy Ricch is underrated.
How can you be underrated and have like the third most flipping sales? Roddy Ricch. Polo G is rated correctly.
Yeah,
I was gonna say overrated.
I think he's rated just fine at the moment.
Lil TJ low-key is getting to the point where I'm low-key thinking he's overrated, but I still love him.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I don't know about that one, you know. I don't know. I think
his music's. I listen to him a lot, so I can't even say it's slightly irritating me because I listen to him way too much. If he's slightly irritating me, it's because I listen to him too much. So
we put Don Toliver in underrated last year as well.
Yeah, I wanted to say he was underrated again.
I was going to say, if anyone said Don Toliver was overrated, bro, this guy could have 1 billion monthly listeners and he's not overrated. Yeah. He's not overrated.
I can't lie, that guy is one of the most talented musicians right now that we have in our generation.
He's lit.
He's crazy. Someone said Lil Wayne is overrated. I was looking at things earlier.
I get it.
You think?
I get why people would say it. But I think if you go, it depends what you go to him for though.
He's one guy that a lot of people. I remember back when we were younger, I used to see a lot of Lil Wayne slander. Like he was someone that a lot of people didn't really rate highly. Obviously, people older than me at the time, because I didn't really listen to Lil Wayne's music like that often. So I didn't really listen to him that often at the time, and so my cousin Ellie's brother, he's like 28. When a couple of months ago, we did a conversation, is Lil Wayne top 10 all time, remember that?
Yeah,
he put hell no. So then I talked to him about when I saw him in person, and it's mad, but like back then a lot of people didn't rate him as highly, but then a lot of people did as well.
I get what you mean.
It was like a hate all
he was like
well.
the new, because people didn't like the fact that, I feel like people didn't like, and people still do it now, like, it's not as common, but some people will be like, I use his auto-tune, he's not talented.
Yeah. Too much auto.
And he was like the first person, like Lil Jon was as well actually, and T-Pain. Like they were the trio that did bare auto tune. Not Lil Jon, sorry. Yeah.
Well, you know
T-Pain.
about Kiss Kiss Kiss.
That song was hard.
Listen, Jid, it's your time. You're underrated. I'm gonna give you that one quick.
Yeah,
time.
to be fair, he's not really massive.
I thought last year.
I still think Coda the Friend's still underrated.
Yeah.
He released a song in October as well. Can't lie, I only just listened to it. It's hard. It's actually nice.
He had his album was like 5th in the year for me.
He's got a new album coming out soon, you know.
That's good.
I seen it. I sent it to Reece yesterday.
I liked it. I like the last album was incredible. The last album he had, you know, when I did the reacting to Artists You Choose, I asked like I want to see him in a more upbeat kind of way, and then the new album literally did every single point that I said. So I gave him loads of good points, and I gave him a couple of ones where I said like he didn't improve in this, and this. That album literally hit every single thing that I said was good about him, and every single thing that I thought could improve. He literally did.
I think he just needs to, I know it's hard to do when you're in a certain range, but I feel like he needs to add a bit of range to his music, because even though it's like, I think it's good revision music. That's what I call it. I like that. I like them sort of. If I'm in a certain mood, I like listening to that music. And there's a lot of UK rappers that are like that at the minute that we've not covered. So
every now and then I'll put on like Summer House by Kota and just listen to it, and it gets in a good mood. So summery. He is someone that I think like when I was talking about him, I said he seems like the guy that will always be in that like 3 mil, 4 mil, 5 mil type monthly listeners. But I don't know what he can do to actually get.
There's a lot of rappers like that though. It's like, what's that other dude? Is it like Saba or something?
Saba, yeah.
I swear he's like the same, but he's just a bit bigger than him.
Saba's probably is bigger than him. I remember when Saba was small. Jesus Christ.
But he makes the same kind of music, I'd say.
They're like Saba has an incredible song. Like 2 years ago, it was one of my favorite songs of the year. It's like Prom King Queen. It's about his cousin that died. And that's one of my favorite songs, like 9 minutes. But yeah. That's been us talking about Overrated, because I just realised we've been talking for ages. So we're going to give
there wasn't actually that much beef, I can't lie.
Music.
I expected more beef.
Yeah, to be fair, maybe it's because we didn't step out of line. we had our discussion. We'll be back after the music. We've got some news to talk to you about. You know, this is also a news show where we do go through those stuff, and then we'll give you our playlist and we will end this show. But we'll see you when we're back talking about those.
Right. We're into the news.
Time for the news.
This is the LVE news.
EVL news. All right, so I was actually going to do it like a news podcast.
First of all, yeah, we've got a lot of new music. Well, we've expected some new music dropping in 2021. First of all, Travis Scott said something's coming.
Yes, yeah. There was a picture of this like woman on like a beach, almost like with some sunglasses, and the kind of top bit with the name said Omni, and he like kind of captioned the picture on his Insta story saying soon.
So we're expecting something soon. We've seen that though, but he put soon, but I don't think he expected a couple of songs to get leaked on his Spotify. I don't think he expected it that soon. I don't think he wanted that soon, but we got a couple of songs leaked on his Spotify, which wasn't ideal.
I can't lie. There was one with there was one by himself. I can't remember.
Before we carry on, I wasn't aware that it was a leak. I thought it was a Travis Scott song. That's why I listened to it.
Yes, of course. If I had known it was a leak and Travis Scott had nothing to do about it, I would have never listened to it. The song. We support artists. We want them to get their bread up. Support
not fed
up there. Not fed up.
No cap.
So there was one with that called Niagara Falls featuring 21 Savage. There was also the other one, and I can't remember his name. Both of them were ridiculous, but I can't lie to you. That Travis Scott one with 21 Savage, in the 2 days that it was up, I listened to it about 100 times. We thought we were starting 2021 with a bang. You kept telling us that it wasn't leaked. It was leaked, sorry. And I kept lying to myself because I wanted more Travis Scott.
But no, we won't keep on talking about Travis Scott, but
yeah.
Every single song on Astro World hit 100 million views. Can't lie, artists wait for one song in an album to hit 100 million views. And my man's just done it on every song, so...
The album's incredible.
Congratulations to my man.
I remember when people were cussing out Cocoa Bean.
Coffee Bean.
Coffee Bean,
that's Coffee Bean, boy.
No, Cocoa Bean. Listen,
that song's hard.
Every song on the album, apart from For Me and C.
Can't lie, that song's growing on me now, because Sam always plays it.
Is that... Wait, what's the one who's that knocking from my window?
That's Who What?
20,
no, that's... That, yeah.
I don't listen to that one either. 5% in, that's it. And I don't listen to Who What. I don't listen to that one either.
Yeah,
that's one with Migos, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't listen to that one either. But from the day of that album, I've been jamming to almost every song of that.
That's how you know it bangs, man. The album came out 2 years ago, and I'm still listening to the songs like they're new.
Do you know when you can like actually just go and decide, okay, today I want to listen to Astro World?
Facts.
Like I want to go and listen to the Astro World album, not on my playlist, not the songs on my playlist. There's only a few albums that have me doing that.
Yeah, there's not many at all.
50% of them are J. Cole, Kendrick albums. But
Great. Could never be me.
So this one's for Evan. Roddy Ricch went onto Twitter today, not today, a couple of days ago, and tweeted, "My fans the real GOAT. I got some for y'all 2021. Did that sound American enough?
Please. I think, yeah, if this album has got features on it, we're going to hear something mad. Apparently Roddy Ricch is on Drake's album.
That'll be good.
Because I seen someone post something and that was a leak from Drake's album.
Did you listen?
No, I did not listen.
Okay. Yeah,
There's no way. Because I don't think, I even said there'll be like 2 songs from that leak on his album. Because I don't think anyone's getting Drake's leak. So,
see, Roddy Ricch, we were talking about who we need music from last week, and Roddy Ricch was one that we both agreed on.
yeah.
Because it's coming up to, so by December of this year, it'll be 2 years since Excuse Me for Being Antisocial. And to be fair, there was no rush for him to make another album. The money that album was making, he could just sit there and milk that.
I can't lie. I expected it to do well for his debut album, but nowhere near as well as it's done.
It did incredible.
I can't lie. The box helped it, but yeah, I think people realised after that because he had bangers before that as well. But I think people realised like this guy is like the real deal.
He's hard. Yeah, and I remember there was what's his name, Ice Cube. You know how they always get like old rappers to do that co-sign.
Yeah.
Ice Cube got Roddy Ricch play for him, and he was like, yeah, when you can do this whole like singy rap thing, it's good.
It's if you make it sound effortless. That's the point, because there's a lot of rappers that force it and it sounds like it's forced, and that's when it don't bang.
Yeah, Roddy Ricch has the maddest vocal inflections at the right time, and it seems so natural. And that was proven to us when we saw him live.
Exactly.
He pointed
didn't
at
sound
heaven, apparently.
mad. Yeah, he did. I was wearing blue, that's why.
Yes, sir. And we were not.
Don't know why he pointed at me though. If I was wearing blue.
No clue.
No reason.
Absolutely no reason why.
But do you know what made me think? Yeah, because someone leaked this thing about Drake being on Roddy Ricch being on Drake's album. Because I remember when Roddy Ricch released a track list for his album, he put all the scribbled out all the features before it came out, right, on the track list, and then he released the track list with the features. And this one that was scribbled out wasn't there anymore. The name of the song wasn't there, so people were saying it's either Drake or Kendrick.
Oh, I remember that.
Because I thought Kendrick was going to be on his album. But I think now it's clearer to be Drake, because I think Drake wanted the song for his album. That's what I think. That's what I think. But
to be fair, actually no.
I just think too much.
I disagree.
I think too much.
I was gonna say
you disagree with what you were gonna say before you even said.
I was gonna say that I think it would be better for him to have the song on Drake's album. But now thinking about it, he's not at that stage where that matters anymore.
Yeah, I feel you.
That one there, like he's not like, okay, he's on a Drake album.
But then again, looking in hindsight, imagine if this Drake song was on the album. It feel like it could have took it attention from the box, for example.
Box. So that might, to be honest, his album did so good.
I don't know.
He did it right.
I think it's the label that did it, to be honest.
Whatever happened, the album was so good. That it did so good that it did it right. But there was, speaking of Drake became the first artist to reach 50 billion streams on Spotify.
That's actually crazy.
We were talking about this guy being just an incredible, not just musician, but marketer. He knows how to get his music out. He knows when to release his music. Drake made a TikTok tune.
Yeah, he did. The song was actually good though.
Tootsie Slide is a good song. Yeah, if you listen to Tootsie Slide, it's a good song.
It's Wan-Bissaka's favourite song.
Man United rent free once again. But yeah, so Drake has come and he's reached 50 billion streams. I'm curious to see who would be next up though.
What, after Drake? As that guy? Yeah,
as in like 50 billion to hit.
Who's to hit what? Like rappers billion? Or artists?
Anyone.
I don't even know who's close to it though. Because I feel like Drake. Do you not feel that Drake kind of came around? I know other artists have, but he came around at the beginning of like the streaming era. If you get me. Yeah. Like that's when he started to make a name for himself, because Spotify before
was made in the idea they started developing it in 2008, but it didn't really become.
Because I can't lie, when I was at school, I'd see a few people like have Spotify on their computer but wouldn't use it, and I'd be thinking, what's Spotify? But now I think
I didn't get Spotify account till
that's what I mean.
2016.
I don't think I had one till 2016. But I feel like it only got big in like 2014, 15. That's when everyone started using it properly. But
So he came around the perfect time, and you can't like he. It's not like okay he did come because I earlier on when I was younger I didn't understand the whole kind of why is Drake seen as such an amazing this.
That's what I mean. Because do you remember? Do you remember back in the day when everyone used to be making like everyone used to hate everyone used to think it was cool to hate on Drake. You know, like how they did with Justin Bieber. Everyone used to hate on my man. I feel like everyone thought it was cool making all these memes about Drake being soft. Yeah. But now, like, if you hate on Drake, you're just seen as a hater.
I used to be on that, and now Drake's he's my third most listened to artist ever. Every year he's got a song in my top 5 listened to that year. I'm still banging songs from Scorpion. My third most listened to song this year was a Scorpion song.
I still listen to songs from what's it called? He's from 2014 or 2015. Yeah, exactly.
He's the greatest of our generation.
I think he is.
You can argue he's the greatest of all time.
In terms of artists, like we say, rapping ability is different. But I think
try
this
not
guy,
to say it, but this guy has. I always say that. Okay, you can say that, but if you had the streaming, services around, this is a completely other discussion that we will definitely talk about one day. But if you had the streaming platforms around. Like say Michael Jackson's era, would he be doing the numbers that Drake's doing?
He'd be doing more, I think.
Do you
I think he'd do more.
That's
a mad statement to make, but I think in terms of look at the numbers, that people were going out. Look how famous Michael Jackson is now,
No, Michael Jackson.
This man couldn't even go to the shops. Like, I get it, Drake could probably not go to the shop either, but not on the level that Michael Jackson wouldn't. If he steps out of his house, he'll get swarmed as soon as he leaves his house.
Wait till someone passes out at Drake concerts.
Look at how many people, look at how many sales he got. Like, I get it, but people had to go out.
People had to go out their way to go to the store to buy it.
And his songs were still known. Like, everyone knows near enough every one of his songs.
And Michael Jackson's still seen as the greatest performer ever. I still feel.
I'm gonna edit that. I'm gonna edit what you just said there. You just said Michael Jackson is the greatest performer ever. I'm gonna edit that and take out Michael Jackson and play it.
Alright, listen, LeBron, go. I wanted to say one thing, but I forgot completely. Oh no. Yes, I remember because I was having a conversation with Emily, and it was about we were debating Christina Aguilera versus Ariana Grande, because I said that Ariana Grande sings like Christina Aguilera, but better to annoy her.
I don't think they sound the same though.
No,
I think she sounds more like Mariah Carey, you know.
I think they all come from that
when
same type of tree.
I feel like Christina Aguilera was more afro-tab, innit? She was more like rough. She had bangers though.
She did have loads of bangers. She's crazy. So don't worry. I was doing it to my girlfriend.
Who was the other one? There was another one that was really famous that just fell off the face of the earth. Made a song with Akon. Gwen Stefani.
Gwen
Remember
Stefani, yes.
What happened to her?
I forgot about her.
I actually forgot she existed. Yo, I grew up around her music. I grew up around her music.
I need to update my childhood playlist. I forgot she existed.
That's what I'm saying.
That's crazy. You know what? The thing is, we're here getting gas, but there was one kind of story over last week that kind of took the.
Yeah, it wasn't the best. There's always something that happens.
Yeah.
But we found out YFN Lucci turned himself in for an alleged murder that went down. Obviously, we don't know the ins and outs of what happens. He just turned himself in.
I've seen one update on it.
And they said, go on.
Yeah, they said that he was allegedly driving the car in the murder that took place. Was it last year?
I don't know when it was. But if you don't know who YFN Lucci is, you'll probably be more familiar if he made the song that he broke out with was Key to the Streets featuring Migos. And Every Day We Lit featuring PNB Rock. If you haven't heard them, you'll know. Yeah. You'll know them two songs. But like I said, I don't understand. Like, it's again the topic of he's not an underground artist. Why are you still doing this?
Why?
If it was him that's involved and he's not just taking the rap for someone, why are you still doing that?
This guy is a big artist. If there is an arrest warrant on you. It's a bit
but you don't need to be doing stuff like that to be making money anymore. It's just,
he's probably signed to. Is he ATL?
He's from Atlanta, yeah.
Yeah. See,
I think he's from Atlanta.
I think he is.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, it is because it was the Atlanta police that wanted him. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's once again these people getting the opportunities to leave us behind him and going ahead and ruining it for himself.
Yeah,
because now that's a career took away from him.
Yeah, because if he catches the rap for it, then what? Do you know what I mean?
You're not going to be seeing Lucci for a while.
No, you won't. For real, you won't.
But that's been the news. Smile, we're still here. We're gonna give you our playlist. If you're not on the playlist, first of all, subscribe right now. As I said last week, Evan said to ask. No, we're not asking. Subscribe right now.
We don't ask anymore.
We don't ask anymore
because we asked nicely and you didn't. So now we're asking.
We're putting our
not
feet
nice.
Down. Subscribe. If you're on the radio, if you're listening to us on radio, obviously we need to remember we are actually doing radio. Sorry, I was staring at the camera.
Nothing. So go to YouTube. Right, you know what? You can even just listen. I'm gonna get instructions. Go to YouTube. Ev and Luth spaces between. That was such a shocking way of describing that. Right, just
go to YouTube. Evan Luth.
EV space N space LUTH. Click the enter button. Click the notifications on. Subscribe. Bow, 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 bow.
If you're obviously on the radio, shout out to you. If you're on the YouTube, shout out to you. If you're on the radio and you can't see me, imagine my eyebrows really angry and I'm telling you to subscribe, so you're scared. Okay, there you go. So now if you're not subscribed, do it now, okay? But we're going to give you another break if you're on the radio. We're going to put some music on for you right now. And we're going to come and outro the show with the playlist. So we'll see you guys in a bit. So we have come to the end of the show. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed, but before we go, we have got one more bit to do, and it is our playlist.
La playlist.
Obviously, if you are not on it, it's a Spotify playlist called Evan Luth's Booth. So type that in right now. That's EV space N space LUTHS Booth. So subscribe, follow that right now, like it. It's not follow anymore. It's like on Spotify. But
I don't even know,
We're both going to add 3 songs to the playlist and we're going to head off for you guys. So I'm just going to start off with one. I can't lie, power plug this though. It's Armed and Dangerous by Pop Smoke. His Fire in the Booth with Charlie Schloff.
Yeah, that's hard. The beat's hard.
So it's solid. I can't lie. He uses, what's it called beat?
Heady Ones,
yeah.
Yeah, but use it for a Fire in the Booth. Right, yeah. I'm going to add that new Coated a Friend song actually because I've been listening to that a lot in the past 2 days.
I need to find out if I've listened to that.
It's called Dragon, I think. It's not even new. It came out in October, but I've been listening to it. It's chill. Then again, I feel like this playlist is a bit mad. It's not really one of them that it's one of them to more go onto it, choose songs off for yourself because you'll have a drill song and then you've got this. Then we've got this song. But yeah, I think it's called Dragon. Don't correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, that's going on a playlist.
I'm going to go back a couple of months to around the middle of 2020 and I'm going to give you a song that I can't lie to you. It grew on me very randomly. Like it kind of I started listening to towards the end of the year, like Khaled's Acting Up by Lil Tecca.
What's that?
Acting Up by Lil Tecca.
That's a good song.
Ivisu now, that bit. I just love it.
I always don't listen to a song and then I find it again. Like, you know them songs that you add to your playlist for a reason. And I think, you know what, yeah, I must have added this because it was alright. And then I actually listened to it again and it bangs.
Yeah. One of my last songs, after you say it, I'm so annoyed. If I'd listened to it more, it would have been in my top 50 of the year.
I found that with a few of them as well.
So much.
We're going to add, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't know whether to add this. I want to add that new song with Chip, Young Ads and Young M.A. It's called Lumidi. Lumidi. I don't even know how you say it, but that song's hard, I can't lie. That song's grown on me in the past few days. So yeah, I'm going to add that one in.
This song I found walking back from, I wish I knew where I was going. I think I was probably going to the shops. And I listened to a random, to be fair, yeah, probably was.
That's because I sent you
lockdown, bro. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. We got Back on the Ledges from St. John's latest album. I was listening to it and I was like, Luth White. It's so good. Why was this not in my top 50? Why didn't I listen to it?
I've done that with a few though as well.
It's it's in your playlist, and so you knew you liked it. Because I'm not gonna add a song I don't like to my playlist. But I just don't listen to it when I'm there, and then I finally listen to it, and why?
Yeah, bang.
Mr. John.
Mr. John.
Mr. John.
But yeah, last of all, we are adding I'm adding Harlem Shake by Future. Not the actual Harlem Shake, no. Future and Young Thug.
I don't know. Am I bugging? I should know that.
I don't know. Yeah, you did listen to that album first. Did you listen to it all the way through?
Yeah, I listened to it after a while.
I did a reaction video.
Yeah.
Go watch that if you want.
If you ain't watched that, yeah. Okay, so thank you. We have come to the end of the, so let's say playlist, at the end of the
show,
the show, the podcast, us talking for an hour or so, and you listening. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Yeah, we'll see you guys next week, and we got some other videos coming out throughout the rest of the week, so hopefully you enjoyed that. Stick around, give us a like, turn on the notification bell, and hit subscribe and watch our other videos.
And no commas. We don't do no commas around here, man.
No,
And
connectives only. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Cue the intro. See you guys next time.
Thank you very much.
I should paranoia. I got some thoughts in my head. I want to party in Cartier.